Let me go to something else you wrote about, and that is the Vice President, Kamala Harris. Let's have a look at some of her recent comments first.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree.
Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically that's wrong.
I am here, standing here on the northern flank, on the eastern flank, talking about what we have in terms of the eastern flank and our NATO allies.
I wanted to know if you think, and if you asked the United States to specifically accept more refugees.
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
I can first. Oh, Tim, that nervous laugh at all the most inopportune moments. But words, so many strange dealings with words. You've got a good solution. You reckon she should just shut up?
Yes, well, one thing that's a relief when she's talking is she isn't laughing. And we can only be thankful for these small mercies. But if you look at some of the examples you've just presented, she seems to get stuck on certain words and she'll just keep hooking back to that word. So she'll say the word country and then it'll come up 4 times in the next 2 paragraphs, or the word here, or the word flank. It's just, she gets into a repetitive kind of, I've not witnessed it in too many people, that they have this this verbal tick, but you certainly don't want it in the Vice President of the United States. I mean, you know, I guess she is Joe Biden's insurance policy.
Indeed. There was a moment where she talked about the significance of a moment in time so many times that she actually stretched time in a way that even Stephen Hawking could not imagine. I want to go quickly to Elon Musk because he's bought into Twitter. He says Twitter's a problem. He's bought into it. Have a look at what he said on Twitter himself. He put out a tweet just last month saying, given that Twitter serves as the de facto public town square, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. What should be done? Well, what should be done? He's bought 9.2% of the company. Do you think he can change its attitudes, get rid of its sort of woke censorship?
A lot of us have had to change our minds about Elon Musk, including myself. He turns out to be one of the few modern billionaires who isn't annoyingly and entirely woke. And I think we're seeing that now. He's having a bit of fun out there. And I'm all for his intervention because so far, his Twitter intervention, because so far he's saying all the right things, which is saying what he wants to say. And if he can somehow rescue Twitter from its hideous self-importance and its brutal machinations against democratic institutions and also against individuals having their say, well, that can only be a good thing.